Okay, so this is Michael Shore with the Heart of Warraba. I'm with Sandra Frempong.
Yes.
She and I work closely together here in Asheville, and she is an accountant and entrepreneur, and she's also passionate about microfinance for years and years. And so could you just tell us, Sandra, what's your interest in microfinance?
My interest in I think in the early 2000 when it just took off. For most people, they didn't know that this is something that Hillary Clinton was very passionate about as well. That's actually one of her baby projects when she was First Lady. Eunice, received the Nobel Peace Prize. So I've been getting articles and wondering, what this is. Microfinance is just small loans to us, to poor people, so to say. That's because they don't have opportunity to access credit from the traditional banks. So you have people getting together and lending their money, and that's how Eunice started. And and I can relate to that because it's something that happens in small offices. People getting together and just giving each other money to launch a project without having to go to the bank and incur interest. So my area of what I really focused on is, in my research for dissertation was based on the control fraud aspect of it, mainly for accounting purposes, how those in charge or leaders, siphon money by receiving a lot of, compensation and, and then having very little to lend to the, to those who actually have to receive the money. But that is only just a portion of of the dissertation. The key area is how it has helped a lot of people around the world. In Africa, a lot of companies, a lot of people depend on this, mainly women who really don't have, again, access to the traditional bank. But they go to NGOs and and receive loans to start small businesses like sewing, selling things, making products of their own that they sell to the general public. And the area that I would like microfinance to focus on is not just lending money to people, because when you lend money to people, they have to pay this money back, and it is not helpful if they don't know how to market it. These women have, they have impressive business acumen. So they're not people who cannot, generate funding, but packaging of the funding and marketing of the funding to a bigger market is very, very important, and that's something that I recommend that microfinance should look further into.
Okay, well that's fascinating, and I know you're very entrepreneurial in many ways, and you've started a quiz to educate young people about Africa.
Actually, the Let's Explore Africa is not just to educate young people, it's everybody. So I have the K through 12 that I started in 2015, and the college student portion, I actually was involved in the UNC Charlotte. I collaborated with them for the iFest. I don't know whether
I don't.
Yeah, okay. It's beautiful.
Okay.
They have people and vendors from all over, and they were there, just exploring the whole world. So it was hosted. So I have a lot of college students coming in and participating, but an AB Tech as well. They've taken part in, and it's also available to the general public. So I host it right here at the Collider on Fridays. But some people may have adjustment in schedule, so they can come in on Thursdays and will be recorded. Well,
when I post this interview, I'll put whatever links you want next to the video, so people can look that up. And so, as a longtime entrepreneur, and I know you have children that are coming of age. What advice do you have for young people that want to become entrepreneurs? What's the most important thing that they should be thinking about?
You have to focus.
Okay.
Extremely important. You have to focus and be diligent in what it is that you're doing. Even if you're working for a company, take care of that job, because you need to feed yourself while building that business. So don't think that well, I'm going to become a mega millionaire, so I don't need this. You do.
Okay.
So take care of what you have. Take care of the people that you love. Take care of, be nice to people in general. You're going to come up. You're going to have to deal with them, sooner or later. And, and you have to commit yourself to doing this. You have to, you have to stay focused. Some of the reasons people fail is because, we have scattered mind. You want to pursue different things. It doesn't work.
Okay.
You narrow it down. It takes time. If you're still working, hold on to that job. Again, take care of it and build it gradually. Bring in as many people as possible, but commit to doing it and doing it well. It's important that your work is of quality, because if it doesn't look good, people are not going to respond. People just respond to something that they think it's really worthwhile.
Well, that is so you're an entrepreneur of the world. Thank you for that wisdom. It's nice working with you and sitting next to you sometimes.
Thank you.
Take care.